Hey guys, what up? This is Travis, and I want to make this blog right now to send a big thank you to the kids um, at Norris Arm for having me down there. I gotta honestly say it was probably the best school I've talked to so far. Not to leave out any of the other schools that I've talked to, from Grand Falls to Badger to Bishop Falls. I mean, all you guys were great, especially Leo Burke Academy, the high school that I wanted to do for a while. So all of you guys, I thank you all so much. The fan base that I've been getting has been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I go on to my email and I get emails from mothers telling me I helped change their sons' lives, their daughters' lives to get diagnosed. And just recently, today actually, I got this letter from from a woman by the name of Regina Mercier, who actually taught me. She's a principal at Sprucewood Academy here in Grand Falls, Windsor, and she sent me this note, actually, the letter to the Autism Society. And bugger off, Jay. Anyway, this letter, this was written by a student, actually, a little girl in Sprucewood Academy who I talked to, during my presentation at Sprucewood Academy, and this is something that she wrote on her own after listening to my presentation. And this wasn't for a school project. This wasn't for something that she had to do. This is something that she just wanted to do. And she wrote this absolutely beautiful letter. And her name is, I'm not going to say her full name, her name is Chantel. And she wrote this for her classmates. And pretty much what it says is that, she wants everybody in her class to accept everybody for who they are, to love them, to cherish them, to not be so judgmental, to accept people for who they are, for whether they have autism or any other disability or anything like that. So the fan base I've been getting has just been absolutely through the roof. I mean, it has been absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I've been having these letters come in from all over the province. And there's so many people I want to thank for helping me. I mean, it's because of kids like this that really gets my career off the go. The fact that I'm changing so many people's lives. I mean, when I first started this amazing journey, I had no idea that I was going to be able to do this and reach so many people. But I want to thank Krista Colburn from The Advertiser, who helped get my story to the Telegram. And if the Advertiser is the local newspaper here in Grand Falls, Windsor, that goes through at the central area. But it doesn't go out through all the province. But the Telegram does. And she managed to get my story into the Telegram. The Telegram went out through the province, and then it just exploded. I've had, like I said, I've even had a phone call in the morning from a college professor who wanted to know, should he get tested, because he thought he might have Asperger's too. So the fan base and the fact that I'm changing people's lives, I mean, it just makes me feel so good about myself, knowing that I'm helping people. And I mean, it's because of kids like this that make me want to get up in the morning and just go, travel all the way to Japan if I have to, just to talk to these kids. Because the money situation, obviously I'm not there yet, because I'm not a world famous rich motivational speaker. I don't pretend to be. But I'm humble and love where I come from. And the fact of the matter that I've had girls come up to me there during my, right after my speech, just crying and just hugging me and saying thank you so much for coming in, teachers, students, and it's just been absolutely phenomenal. And I just want to thank everybody who has been supporting me since day one. The Autism Society, Kim, my mother, my father, my stepfather, my stepmother, my grandparents, the Autism Society of Newfoundland Labrador, the Red Cross has helped me out a lot, the Royal Canadian Legion, the schools. Now it's coming down to the point now where schools are actually phoning me up and asking me to come to their schools. 2 schools have already done that. That was Leo Burke Academy and the elementary school and junior high school, actually, in Norris Arm. So it's coming down to the point now where people are coming to look for me, and I can only hope. I mean, like I said before, this is what I want to do for a living. This is what I want to do for a job, and I don't look at it as a job. I look at it as, excuse me, I look at it as an adventure. And you know, to me, everybody says, you know, you're crazy for getting up and talking to people. I don't think I'm crazy. The fact is, I think that it's therapy. It's therapy to me to get up in front of kids and get up in front of people and tell my life story, because number one, I have a big mouth. Number two, I love what I do, and number three, it's just absolutely, it's so wonderful to see that I get letters like this telling me that I'm getting through to these kids and I'm helping people. It's just an unbelievable experience. So anybody who's watching this video, you know who you are, from Sprucewood Academy, from Badger, from Bishop Falls, not Lewisport, Springdale, you know, all these places out there, you know, thank you all so much for having me come to your places and to your schools and to your businesses to help me get my, the Royal Canadian Air Cadets too here in Grand Falls. I can't forget them. They were the very first people I ever spoke to. The Disability Association, I mean, the list goes on of people I can thank, but it'll just take me all day, and if I'm left out anybody, I'm sorry. So, once again, for those of you out there who want to get in contact with me, who want me to speak at your event, I know that it's springtime and it's getting warmer out, and hopefully, you know, there's still a lot of places. So not just schools I want to go to. I want to go throughout everywhere, and hopefully this is just one of the first few steps in something I've really wanted to do. People have been wondering, what are my current plans? Like, what have I been planning to? You know, am I going to do some more acting? Am I going to do, you know, more wrestling? Am I going to go back to Republic of Doyle? Am I going to enter another martial arts tournament? The truth is, I don't really know. Whatever God wants me to do. I mean, it's all up to Him. Whether what I do. I'm still doing karate. I couldn't go yesterday because I just got over a lung infection. There hasn't been any good acting spots coming up recently, and Republic of Doyle, they're done filming for the season. And Jessica Doria Brown, thank you very much, my great friend who interviewed me for the first time. I forgot about her, and she's going to kill me if she sees this. But you know, whatever happens, I mean, I'm still getting emails for spots for stuff like that. I mean, they know I want to act. They know I want to do these things, and you know, I've always been someone who doesn't want to do a 9-to-5 job, getting up in the morning and start wailing away at a hammer or a nail. I mean, that was never me. I was always artistic. So whether or not people have been wondering, is pro wrestling going to come to Grand Falls, Windsor again? And like CEW or MSW or CWI or even LCW, and I don't really know. I'm still with CEW. I'm still talking to them, and you know, I'm still the ring announcer out there. Whether I get heat with the boys or not, I don't know. But you know, whatever happens. So guys, thank you all so much. If you want to get in contact with me, you can contact me on my Facebook, Travis Von Beersford Walsh. The reason why I got Travis Von Beersford is because that's my wrestling name. You can contact me on my Facebook if you want me to speak, if you represent an organization that would like me to speak. In the next video, I'm going to explain to you what I really hope to get out of this as a motivational speaker. And if you want to get, like I said, if you want to contact me on Facebook. You can phone me at home, or you can contact with me on Hotmail. You can go to my email address. That's travismwalsh@hotmail.com. So once again, guys, thank you all so much for your support, and hopefully we can do business in a later time. See ya.